Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel for the last video on this particular server. We are going to be starting season 2 soon. I'm recording this maybe about like a week or so before the end of the server, but the new server won't be out right away. It'll be out a few weeks later after the last day that I have set for the server. But I will be publishing this probably, oh, I don't know, either the day that the last server is up. Wait, what? What am I? Either the day of the server. When, what? When the last day for the server being up. There we go. Or the day after. So it's going to be either Saturday or Sunday. I'm not exactly sure which one. I know that I release on Mondays my A to Z baby challenge thing, rags to riches, whatever it's called, for Sims. So I don't really want to do it on Sunday if I can help it, just because I don't want there to be two videos, one after each day, like one each day, mostly because I would like to go back to streaming after I'm done with the A to Z baby challenge. So hopefully that is in the cards for me. It's not going to be anytime this calendar year, I'm pretty sure. But that's just, yeah. Because I like to stream Sims. I know that it doesn't get as many views as other games when you stream, but it's just what I like to do. I don't know. So since we got that all done, I did make like little scavenger hunts for everybody. Those are that. I don't know where the other scavenger hunt is. I do need to also get on here the last day to make sure that everybody did whatever. So we're gonna go through and do a little server tour. I'm probably going to do really fast pace a server tour of everyone's bases that I have. I think everyone's linked up somehow. I just yawned in the middle of that and I don't know if you could tell or not. Wow, things are very different. Okay, this is my house. I did find this house on online and just kind of, you know, made it. But this down here I did because I'm crazy and I love a lot of storage. Like, give me storage. And then over here we've got all that cute little stuff. What is wrong with my mouse? No clue. Maybe it needs an update. Oh, okay. I've been playing games so like that are different and some of the buttons are different, so like I'm getting confused. Anywho, where's my ender chest? Down here. Is it over here? I haven't been on the server in a bit, as you can tell. There's the actual dragon egg, not the one that's out on display. Even though it is surrounded by bedrock? Not bedrock. Wow. I'm forgetting the names of things. What is going on? Barriers? Alright. Yeah, so this was that house. It's cute. There's my little penguin. He's a cutie. I probably should have given him like little eyes, like little like white or something, like half an, or I don't know. Yeah, my cute snowman and my cute penguin. So all of this is my land. Nothing has changed. There were somehow some trees that caught fire. Still unsure of how. I see that Wyatt blew up his base. This is something that we used to do. But I'm actually kind of shocked that he did that. Holy crap. I was gonna show off his base, but you'll have to look at it from a previous part, I guess. What did he do to these trees? He caught them all on fire, I guess. Wait, is he letting the sniffers go, or... I don't quite get it. Wyatt, why? Mushroom Island. I didn't even know he had that there. Yeah, we never, he planted that over there when he knew I was looking for pandas, but I had already gotten them like a couple weeks before he did that, and he didn't know. And there's like pandas that roam around over there, and goats or something. Well, anyways, this is still here though. This is cute. Zach's house is over here. I don't think he's changed anything with his. Let's actually go look. Yeah, so he does have these two axolotls in here swimming around. Other than that, nothing has changed here, I don't think. Alright, so back to my base, since that's where I was when I got distracted by all that. My allays were supposed to be in this tower, and then I never did anything with it. And my two camels, I was going to breed them and make this into a better pen for them. Never got around to it. Built this really cute barn that I'm actually so in love with. It's so cute. And then like up here is an apartment. So cute. And this random fucking bridge that I did just because I thought it would look cute and stuff, when I know that I could have just went like that. But, you know. Chicken coop. Hey guys. Okay, bye. No, no, let me out. Oh my god. Let me out. No, I want out. Oh my gosh, I want out. Thank you. Okay. My rabbits and sniffers. There's actually so many sniffers, I don't even know where they all are right now. Oh, looks like they're all congregating here towards the back wall. Very cool. I feel like I have more than that. Did they get out? There's no way, right? I know at one point they, like, I had two out here, but I don't know how they would have gotten out. I checked, so I don't know. Was gonna put a giant, like from there all the way around, make this part glass, and just like make that into like a giant like pond aquarium type thing for axolotls and a dolphin. I was gonna try to get a dolphin. I know that it's very hard to do, but you know. Here's my pen for horses. Let's see. Well, we've got donkey, and then we've got horses. And then are these mules? Yeah. So I got all of them. I just didn't end up breeding them like how I wanted to and getting like the best ones. But at least I, you know, yeah. These are enclosures that I never actually got around to doing, which the dolphin and axolotl one was going to be the same one. The bees, I guess, are kind of done. Like, they're not... I didn't make like a special thing for them, but I made sure that we had like beehives and stuff around. The foxes and frogs definitely weren't done either. Neither were the polar bears. But I had a very long list. Like very long. There was like four different signs there originally. So I think that's pretty good. This was Rob's house over here. He only got on a couple times because for some reason the game wasn't letting him click on the bed to sleep and reset his spawn. So I don't know, that's kind of weird. And then I gave him a lodestone or whatever the fuck because I thought, well, maybe that's what was wrong. Nope, I don't know. Alright, so we've got all of my pandas. Squeak. I think Squeak and Marshmallow were like the 2 originals, actually. I don't want to go through all of their names. I have all of the 7 dwarfs, or, yeah. Yeah? Yeah. I never brought any parrots back because I didn't make like a parrot hut thing. I almost got to that, and then I got distracted at one point. But, yeah, we got that. This is my tree farm for all of the trees because I had that wood shop. It used to be over there, if you remember, and then I moved it over here. I hated how it was over here. I liked it better over there, but there was a couple things about that I didn't like. And then when we got the new that wood right there, I kind of needed more space, so I had to do it, but it's fine. All of my armadillos are over here. This is Peanut and Brick. I'm not going to go through all their names. This is my cute windmill. I've never actually successfully built a windmill this kind of like style before. I did use this like a schematic or just like a image or whatever online, but I put, you know, my colors right here for the windows, and then Wyatt came along and added ornaments. He called them ornaments. So yeah, ornaments. Never got around to building this thing here. And then I was going to make this, and that was going to be probably wheat, and then this was going to be like all the other crops. I didn't really know, but never got around to that. I did, however, successfully get my mushrooms and my brown mushrooms here. Me and Wyatt went to a mushroom island, and then he made that other mushroom island over there. But yeah, I'm happy that I was able to do this. And then if we come back up this way, I've got my goat pen for all of my goats because they can jump about 10 blocks up. So you need a wall to be at least 10.5 or 11 blocks. But like if they were here, for example, like right here, they can jump 10 blocks. But if they could possibly like jump out of this one, so I made all of them 10.5 or 11 blocks or something, like on corners like that, we're 11 at least. It was super annoying to build that. A lot of resources went into that, as you can tell. And that was also early game. Like, that was one of the first pens that I made. My cool, cute, I don't know, like bridge thing, I don't know. And then, oh, that's for one of the scavenger hunts. Ignore that. And then, so down here is my nether portal, and we'll be going in there in a minute, or a few minutes. And that's all at my base. I did have plans for like all of this area, but then never got around to it. And then that's our cute little snowman that looks over everything. We were going to put a giant tree of life there, never did. This is our cute village that we worked really hard on, me and Wyatt. And then Zach worked really hard on actually breeding all of the villagers so that way they would all end up having jobs and wandering around and stuff. And then we never did anything with it. And we did watermelon themed for their flag. And then over here is Jacqueline's base. And I really hope that she gets on because I want her to see that this has taken over. It started with this singular one right here. She made her house and she didn't have an iron pickaxe to get rid of it, and then so she left it, and then she had an iron pick and she refused to get rid of it. So every now and again I would come on here and just pretend like it grew and it was like invading. Yeah, I'm not gonna actually go in everyone's base, I just wanted to show that off. And then she had a mine over here, right there, and her little barn thing that she made. Let me out. And then we just have 2 more houses over around here. Everyone pretty much, not everyone, but a lot of people built kind of closer to me. Next season I'm not... Oh yeah, I forgot that Wyatt put this here. Wyatt made a random lighthouse over here because of the village being there. So that's cute. I forgot that that was there. Also, why is there a giant zombie in it? Wyatt does weird things like this. Where's the door? There is no door. Oh, there is. Hello. Wait, what's his name? Giant. Okay, bye. So this side is my house. And then I built this cute bridge right here to get from my property over to this property, and then I built that bridge to get from my property over to my mom's property. And we kind of have a turtle sanctuary, sort of, but like not at the same time. Like they just, I mean, they come and go. So I guess kind of it's like, oh, look at the baby. But yeah, it's not what I actually wanted, but I mean, like, you know, yeah. And then this is my mom's base. Yep, that's all. And then she has a mine right there. That's a mine. This is cheese base. All of cheese stuff. Oh, I think she was going to make like a, if I'm not mistaken, something like make it like into glass, so whatever, so you, and like the waterfall, so you could see it. Does that make sense? I don't know what I'm saying. I know what I'm saying, but I don't know what I'm saying. And then this is Cheese house, and Cheese fishy pond thing. Yeah. Alright, so now we're gonna go into the nether, and we're gonna go to everyone else's and make our way to spawn. Slowly but surely. So everyone that way we already got, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Wait, I think there is one down here that never got named. What is this? Oh, I don't know who did this. Oh yeah, it's down here. This is, D or Dev. I don't know, like, It's hard for me to call him D because I know him as Dev, so originally. So it's like hard to change that when I've known him for so long. But he was on here, this was his base. He was doing some stuff and things and hanging out. So yeah, that's his base. He wasn't that far from us, but it was still technically far. And Shane hasn't been around lately due to a car accident or something. So send him love and wishes. Love and wishes. And here's Shane's mistress. Hey, can you come over here? Thanks. Yep, that's yep. So this is Shane's humble abode. His house, barn, axolotls, his camel, sniffers, armadillos. Yeah, and then someone else was like building over there towards the beginning of the server, but then they kind of like went MIA, so yeah. Okay, so I am going to save spawn, like actual spawn, for last. Oh, this is to the end portal. We'll actually do that last, only because it will send me all the way back to my house. So spawn will be second to last, but the end portal will be last. This is all the people and obviously end portal on this side. They're not in order of who is where. It's just the side that they're on. And then we've got 3 people down here. So let's go down here. Okay, so I think, yeah, this is Bella's house. I don't know why that's all the way over there, but you know. This was Bella's area. And then Bella didn't get back on. I don't know what happened or why she like disappeared. I hope everything's alright. But it actually looks a lot like what my house is. Just bigger. So she must have used that same like image. Alright, on to the next person. Yeah, Noon's portal. I may prank Noon sometimes and put like chickens all over the place, you know, mostly because he has so many foxes. But anyways, yeah, so this is Noon's area. What is going on there? Anywho, I also may have let a snow bomb free at one point. You never know what I'm gonna do, you know? So yeah, he's up here in this and I don't know, whatever that's called, plateau. It's not actually a plateau, but and then that was this little starter base thing over here. This is a bridge from that side to over here. Yeah. This is Noon's area. Okay. On to the next person. Okay, so then this is Luna's place. Luna built this cute little castle thing. Oh, and she built a little barn over here. Very cute. I actually really like this a lot. And then I think that's all. There was like a giant hill over here that was probably like this tall. There's a little bit of it left, but it like went to like there. And she tore all that down. So yeah, This was Luna's place. Very cute. Let's actually turn the rain off. I just realized it was on. So we shall go on to the next next one now. This is part of the scavenger hunt, the XP farm, and then there's Danny's thing. We're gonna go here first though, because it's right here. So this is the XP farm. It was like one of the first like XP farm things that was built, and I put those in for everybody. There's skeletons and I think zombies also that fall. Yeah, it looks like those are zombies. And yeah. And so just has some more extra windows and stuff in here, and the trash bin. There is a way in and out of here if you don't want to use like the nether tunnel. So, and there's one on each side, just in case if anyone ever found it, they could, you know, just do it that way. And then down here obviously is like the collection center and whatnot. Just gross rotten flesh in there right now. And then this is where all this went. It appears that someone either cleaned out everything already. I called them enchanted hoodies instead of shirts or, you know, whatever. Enchanted hats, enchanted pants, and shoes. And then these are like, that's all the enchanted stuff, and then this is not enchanted, but then this is all arrows and then rotten flesh, and this is bone blocks and bones. So it appears that someone came in and took it all, and I don't care because it is here for free use. Oh, you can see some stuff glowing because apparently this side hasn't been loaded in a while. This happened when I was looking for Lux and she went missing, and everything on the server was glowing because of it. So this is Danny's area. Danny hasn't been on in quite a bit. I think Danny's coming back next season, but I don't know for sure. Yeah. And I did put that cake here, I think that was from me. The cake is a lie. I don't know who said that. I don't think I put that there. I think I put the cake there, but that was all. Yeah, and then over there is to Danny's mine. So yeah. And also a lot of this was torn down and stuff too, so to work on for other things, but then, you know, y'all get busy or something happens and our visions stop because we have other things to take care of and do. So that is all for a pink tunnel. So purple, cyan, and pink are done. Now we're just gonna do green or lime. There are a few people in this one. There's actually 3 people at this portal. No, 4 people. And then, yeah. Oh, we never hung up the thing there. Okay, so this is the gunpowder farm. I did not do this. This has to be Wyatt. Thank you, Wyatt. So let's go in here. There's some beds here for people, and this is I really liked this. Like, I don't know, I just thought it was cool looking. So I did this. And then what was that? Was that a dolphin? Oh no, it's just a squid. And oh, well, I didn't do this. Someone else must have did this. Must be Wyatt, probably, actually. Thank you, Wyatt. See, I don't use elytras, so I didn't know like any of that was done. But this is the gunpowder farm. Going up and coming down. They are kind of reversed, like, for traffic for America. Because normally here in America you would do it the other way. And yeah, but it's fine. And then there's like a little bedroom thing up here. And this is just where you can AFK up here. Walk around a little bit, stretch your legs. And then if you want to go back down, it's what, this one? Yeah. Ooh. Bubbles. I think that we tested it though, and I think that like you either start to take a heart of damage or like none. I don't know. But then come on down here. Look at all that gunpowder. This is... Okay, so this is the portal room that goes to like 3 different people's base, and the only reason why I didn't put them up here is because it would have been too close to the main like hallway. So like I did this fancy little thing for them and to come down. Or no, it's not 3 people, it's 4. But this is yeah. We've got Omaha's base here. And his buddies here. And then, oh, his wife, I think, was building behind. No, that's a mine, maybe? I don't know. This was their little starter base. Their one of their brothers, I can't remember who it was gonna start to build over there and then didn't. They built this like whatever that thing is, and then this little weird hut thing, and then there's something else over here that one of them was working on. I can't remember who it was now. This I don't know what was going. I think it was going to be a base, but you know, if I stop showing up on server, a lot of people stop getting on, and that is kind of what happened the last, I don't know, what month are we in? 4 or 5 months. So I was getting bored because the server, as of right now, just hit 2 years old like a month or so ago, or almost a month ago. So yeah, I was getting bored. So anywho, yeah, that is this. Also, this was a prank that I did, and oops. And that is also a prank that I did. Oh, and that's a prank that Wyatt did on everyone. But obviously I guess they haven't been here to see it yet, so it will stay diamond. And this is Coffee Life, her house base. This goes down to mines and stuff or something. I put this little random fish tank in. Mines. And then over here is her house. Cute. Starter hut tent. I like how the Halloween stuff is still there from last year. Yeah, and I think that's all here. Yeah. Alright. They're all just stars right now. So let's see, we'll go the way where there's the least amount of stuff and whatnot. So that was obviously the spawn building. This is the hotel. I'm not really going to go in them because you guys have probably already seen them. This was going to be the BMV, but we never went around to do anything with that. This is the town hall. And those are the flags of everyone, like where they reside. If they reside not in the United States, like obviously there's US, Canada, Britain. I can't remember what that one was. Latvia, maybe? I don't remember. I am so sorry. It's just been so long. I did that like almost 2 years ago. And that person actually hasn't even been on the server in like almost since I put that there, to be honest with you. So these are just members. And these are just members. And some of them obviously logged in one time. Some of them logged in multiple times. Some of them are still getting on. It just kind of depends. You know, it happens. And then up here are the moderators and helpers. And then this is me and my admins, which actually Fat Cheeto should be moved over to this one, to admin, but you're just gonna stay here since the server's basically over right now. So sorry. That's where they go to get their scavenger hunt things. This is the Tuesdays. Okay, yeah. It hasn't been updated since February, apparently. It's fine, though. But that is what all of that looks like. Obviously, we are where that little green dot is in the building. And, yeah. We didn't end up doing everything that we wanted to, but it happens. Especially with smaller SMPs. And whatnot. This is Port O Bliss, which is like the ode to Dynamic Bliss and BlissCraft, because that was like my original thing. You know. And then over here is the cemetery. I don't think anyone has anyone actually used this other than us for Egg Keeper and Coon, which was a character in well, season 1? Yeah, well, actually Coon was, well, you were definitely season 1, but you were season 1 and pre-season 1, the unnamed server of BlissCraft. But yeah, the server itself basically owned them because it wasn't like anyone's pet in particular. It was just we all kind of, you know, it was all of ours. We'll go this way. This is our cute little fishing pond. Not fishing pond, I guess just cute little pond to like sit at or whatever. Help. Yeah. And then this is the library. I liked it when I first did it, and then I started to really hate it. I love the inside. I hate how the outside looks though. I love how the inside looks. Just hate the outside. Yep. And then this was the hospital right here. I'm not gonna go in any of these buildings. I only went in there because I wanted you guys to see like the difference of the inside and outside. This is the hospital, pretty cool looking. This was the courthouse, pretty cool. I did parkour. Did not finish any of them actually, any of the three. I think the longest one is probably the easiest, and the second longest is probably the hardest. So now we'll go over here to this side. When we made these bridges, me and Wyatt, we made sure that you could ride a camel on it, because this is when camels were first introduced into the game when we first made this season. So yeah, made sure that a camel could fit here with you riding it without suffocating. That is, oops, that that's mine and Zach's, but that is part of the police station. You can only get inside of it from the police station. And then that's some garden thing. This is where I have them putting their whatever things for the other scavenger hunt. And then this is the roller coaster. I'm actually going to ride this for you guys. Mute the sound, and I'll probably end up having to do like a voice over or just like put music or something. So just saying. Alright, so this is the voiceover for this. It actually was not as loud as I was thinking it might be, so I considered leaving it in and just putting like light music or whatever, but I'm just gonna tell you guys a little bit about this whole thing. Right here where we go down into the water, it is enough time that you will not take like damage from like being under the water. But yeah, that was actually kind of Wyatt's idea, and it was a lot of fun to make this, but I just never got around to finishing it. So that kind of sucks, but you know, it is what it is. And yeah, this is meant to make it look like you're going to go into that lava, kind of. Yeah, it's not done. But you know, it's still fun. This is off the beaten path or whatever, you know. And it goes over to here. We were gonna put like a little sitting area here so you could look at the dragon head and the dragon egg. Wyatt built this. I guess he found this on TikTok or something, and he wanted to build it, and I thought that was a good idea. I thought it was cute. And it is all in like encased with barriers, so that way like no one can get anything from it. So where am I going? Okay, so back at spawn here on the other side of the pond, this is the post office. I want to show off the inside of the post office because it looks, you know, it's something that you have to kind of see the inside of. It's not my favorite post office, but it worked. This is the little lottery office that I had. There's no lottery going on right now. This was a bank. I don't know why I wanted to build a bank, but I did. Oh, I remember. We were gonna try to get economy to work on here, but I just decided not to bother with all of that because it's too much of a pain in the ass. So, yeah. Better Business Bureau. This is the banner and head shop where you could buy banners and heads. Always available for purchase. It's the server banner. Those are banners, heads, country banners, more heads, banners, heads. Yeah. The banner and head shop makes an appearance like every season on everything. So it'll be coming back next time too. I just won't build it like that. It looks a lot like a school. Which I kind of liked. But I just never built with brick before, and I wanted to see what it would be like, and so I also did that one over there with brick, because again, I don't really build with brick that often. We still don't know whose dog this is, because it's just been here for several months, like almost a year. Well, maybe not quite a year. whenever they brought the new dogs in, this dog has been there since like within a month or two of that. This was my shop, my wood shop. That's an ATM. Well, the ATM is technically around the back. This is for shopping district info. That's Jacqueline's little boots with the fur shop. This is cheese veggie shop, and so Zach built a meat shop across from it. This was supposed to be Zach's redstone shop, but as you can see, nothing ever happened with it. I don't know why he wanted to go for such a big shop. I mean, I know he wanted some displays, but as you can see, he never finished it. Go ahead to the end portal now. So we gotta go all the way down to the basement. So me and Wyatt worked pretty hard on making this kind of seem like you were in the end with this here, with all these pillars. Yeah. Let's go to the end. I guess I could have done that, earlier. So I do have this set up because I'm nice. There's always like, you know, that, and then this in case if you need it, and obviously there's a crafting table, and then you just kind of I put every single, these are obviously our colors right here, and then I put like whatever there, but there's every single color of candles around that, just because I had enough space for all of them. Okay, so this is the end. Hey, how's it going? I like this little thing right here to like go over here and like look out on. So we'll go to the end farm first. You can either go down or you can drop down into the water, and then go over here. And yeah, the barrels we had to, originally they were only 2 high. I had to put them up to 3 high because of how many we got. I'm sure they're probably all full. And this is probably full now too, because we ran out of, yeah. So, you know. Never really did much with this to like the end cities. We just made this little platform right here, and we made it easier to go in and out of by just putting that. So you can just swim in there. And yeah. So this has been BeechSMP, and I hope that you guys have a great day, evening, night, morning, whatever. And I'll see you guys in the next season, where hopefully I actually record a little more than just updates. We'll see. I do have 1 or 2 videos, or maybe 3 with clips with people, but it's just so hard to get clips with people anymore. But I'll see you guys in that next video. Well, whatever my next video is. But I'll see you guys next season. There we go. Bye.